Jets versus Cardinals.
So the Arizona Cardinals are laying one. The total here is at 46. Guys, remember the key word in the comments is it'll be okay, Luke. Jets losing streak now ends at 5 after a win over Houston on national television. Cardinals tied for first, playing their best football. They blew out the Bears. An overrated Chicago team, true, but still, you can only play who's on your schedule. Luke, Aaron Rodgers shipped out Mike Williams. Obviously, that's going to mean more targets for someone. Maybe Adams, maybe Wilson. Who capitalizes here?
I think, you could see this either way. Both guys got tons of targets last week. I'm going on the Garrett Wilson train here, and oh my God, the Jets finally won for us last week. It has, I smacked Devontae Adams over his 4.5 receptions last week as a free play. I'm going the other way. I'm going Garrett Wilson over 5.5 this week. And I think this actually could end up being my favorite play come Sunday. I mean, Wilson is literally ranked number 1 in the NFL in catches. He has 60 on the year. That's a ton, and it's not going to slow down anytime soon. Aaron has to throw it somewhere. You mentioned Mike Williams getting shipped out of town. Alan Lazard's still on IR. They have no idea when he's coming back. There's just not a lot of depth past the top 2 guys, and he's showing increased chemistry with Aaron week in and week out. And then the other reason, really just gameplay wise, to think it'll go Wilson's way is Devontae had his big week last week. He's gonna see less double teams, less safeties over the top. I think that it's Wilson's time to eat. He's averaging 9.4 targets per game, 6.7 catches per game. His line's at 5.5. I think it's a great buy low. I don't even know why it is that low. I have him projected for 7 catches. I would love to see him get 7 to 10. And lastly, Arizona ranks 24th in completions per game. Aaron has a really good short passing game at this point in his career. I just think it's going to be not a lot of downfield here. Maybe a couple fade routes to Devontae and Garrett, but I see him as a feast this week in the short passing game. Again, Garrett Wilson over 5.5 catches. Lock it in.
I actually like that because it does tie into what I'm doing here. I mean, the Cardinals are on fire right now, right? And yet the line is 1. The line is telling you a story, and I'm listening. See, I get it. Aaron Rodgers looks like the old man in the club right now. Took a trip, never came back. I actually had a friend who that really happened to. Maybe the game's passed him by. I don't know. Chin strapped around nose, disheveled. We backed him against the Texans. Actually, we backed him quite a bit. But we actually cashed with him against the Texans. I pressed the bet button. I just closed my eyes, couldn't watch. And I'm doing it again here. Look, I have to. So Aaron Rodgers, if you're listening, Aaron, if you listen, I need you to channel your inner quarterback. Go into the darkness and pull out a dub. Give me what you did last week. 118 rating, 3 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. Exploit a Cardinals team that allows the most fucking yardage, the 8th most yardage, 19th in points allowed. Aaron, you can do it. Take a trip, come back, go into the darkness, pull it out. Maybe pour some fucking cayenne pepper on it, but give us a fucking dub.